Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So, with Build 23493 that Microsoft released to the Dev Channel Insiders on the 29th of June, as I posted earlier today, the two main features I think that did roll out with that build were the new Windows Copilot for desktop and the new homepage for the settings app. Now, I did post videos on those two new features separately, and I'll leave links to both of those videos down below. But in this video, just to focus on some of the other new features and changes that have made their way into Build 23493 that rolled out to the Dev Channel on the 29th of June, as some of these features may make their way down to the stable version of Windows 11 in the future. Now, the first is a restore for more apps. So Microsoft mentions that they are adding to the capabilities of the backup and restore improvements that they announced back in May of this year. And with this build, 23493, they are now extending support to even more types of apps. So you will now see pins for your desktop app restored on the taskbar and start menu, including desktop apps that were not installed from the Microsoft Store. Desktop apps that are available in the Microsoft Store can be restored by clicking on the app pin to get started. For apps that aren't available in the Microsoft Store, you'll be directed to the web to download the installer. So that's Restore for More apps now available in Build 23493. Now, another new feature that has rolled out, which I am personally quite happy to see, is that they are now introducing a new enhanced volume mixer into quick settings. And by the way, I have focused and posted videos on some of these features previously when they were still hidden features or were in the Canary channel. But obviously now some of these are now making their way down to the Dev channel. So we get the new volume mixer that's been added into quick settings. And the updated audio quick settings experience, Microsoft says, brings a modern volume mixer that allows for quick customization of audio on a per app basis, as we can see in the screenshot provided, with additional control to swap devices on the fly. And they've also added a new keyboard shortcut, as we can see, Windows Control and V, which will actually open up this new enhanced volume mixer now available in the quick settings. Moving on to the next, and this is just a minor little update, but nonetheless an important update. And this is the updated API for pinning apps to your taskbar, which is now included in this build for preview Build 23493. So as we can see, that little API, when you pin an app to your taskbar now, obviously just gives you a little bit of new information. And then the next screenshot is about the Snap Assist. And with this, they say they are trying out suggestions in Snap layouts that help you instantly snap multiple app windows together when hovering over the minimize or maximize button on an app. To launch the layout box, you will see app icons displayed in various layout options to help recommend the best layout option that works best. So as we can see, that's the minimize or maximize button. And here we can see those app suggestions and recommended app suggestions for the best layout option that works the best for you, according to Microsoft. Now, that's the screenshots out of the way. And just to do a couple of quick mentions, because there are some other new features that Microsoft is making available. And as announced at the Build conference back in May, and I did post on this earlier this year, is that Microsoft announced that Windows 11 will get native support for a wider range of archive formats, meaning you'll soon be able to extract archive formats such as tar, 7-zip, RAR, GZ, and more. Now, I'll leave a link to that video down below because it will provide you with more info. But this build now adds native support for reading additional archive file formats now included in Build 23493, which I did post on earlier this year. And go check that video out. And what I'll also do in the description is I will leave a list of all the supported additional archive file formats that are now supported in this latest Dev Channel build. You can go check out that list in the description. Something else to mention for this video is they are also introducing new natural voices in Japanese and English, Great British, that allow narrator users to comfortably browse the web, read and write mail, and do more. Natural narrator voices are, according to Microsoft, modern on-device text-to-speech, and once downloaded are supported without an internet connection. And I actually think that supported without an internet connection is a nice move in the right direction. And over and above that, we get fixes that are rolling out. General fix, there's a general fix, there's a dev drive fix There's a couple of File Explorer fixes which do seem to make their way into every dev channel build. There's 2 fixes for taskbar and system tray. There's a fix for the search on the taskbar. The task manager gets a fix. Dynamic lighting gets a fix. Windows Ink gets a fix. And then we get the known issues, obviously, because it is still early days in the dev channel. So obviously there are a couple of known issues that Microsoft will have to work through. So that's more or less what's new over and above the Windows Copilot and the new homepage for settings. That's more or less what's new in this week's latest dev channel Insider Build 23493. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.